One Bar is a truly remarkable and revolutionary soundbar. Unlike any other soundbar in the market, One Bar has true virtual surround sound capability to an astonishing depth, spatial separation, and clarity. At the output end, One Bar is designed and constructed ground up using a special custom design extended range 2.5-inch speakers, 16 of them, to accurately deliver audiophile quality wide soundstage. Driving these speakers are 16 individual high-power Class D amplifiers, one for each speaker, as independent power drive. One Bar also has a very smart signal processing chip implemented as FPGA that takes 7.1 surround inputs and creates the drive signal for each of the 16 speakers. The beauty of the processor chip is that it anticipates that One Bar will be heard by human ears and interpreted by the human brain. The chip does all the necessary processing so that the human hearing experience is enhanced, distilled, and presented in an exhilaratingly enjoyable manner. Then, as a final touch-up, One Bar has 8 passive radiators to beef up the low-frequency part. Not just that, One Bar has a Raspberry Pi computer to provide the networking and smart control, so you can control One Bar and stream audio with tablets, smartphones, and even PCs. With that, new possibilities open up for continuous learning and adaptation. One Bar is a new breed with a new level of intelligence and is truly one of its kind. One Bar has the remarkable ability to create a wide and spacious soundstage including height perception unlike no other soundbar in the market. This video illustrates how this is achieved. The basic idea is to generate sounds aimed towards either the right ear or the left ear, but not both. Aiming towards only one ear is done by inserting special structure to the sounds so that only one ear hears it, even though both ears are always listening. This process of aiming happens at a rapid rate, and our brain builds a sound image with big ambiance feeling. As you turn on One Bar, it immediately generates 2 kinds of audio wavefronts, one meant for the right ear and the other meant for the left ear. The right ear wavefront is shown in a light blue color and the left ear is shown in pink. The blue spreads fast and gets dissipated in the room. Just as it's over, the pink starts spreading. Both the wavefronts create different sensations in the ear. The inner ear interprets the resulting neural signals as belonging to the right and left auditory pathways. Finally, the brain integrates the stimuli as belonging to much bigger space than the actual physical dimension of the room. The sensation of movie theater ambiance becomes obvious to any listener in the room irrespective of where the listener is located. Because of this, One Bar creates almost room-sized sweet spot where these effects can be clearly heard. In this way, One Bar creates a huge soundstage unavailable with any other soundbar.
How is One Bar different? The answer is that it's very different, dramatically different. Take any soundbar on the market. When you listen to a standard one, the sounds appear to come from the soundbar. If you listen carefully, then you'll find that sounds only come from 2 closely spaced speakers mounted inside. The sounds are always attached to the soundbar. Always attached. Now, take One Bar. As you turn the power on, you'll hear that the dominant sounds appear to hover over the soundbar. With the 3D up or down button, you can make the sounds move up or down. You can keep clicking the 3D up button to hear sounds moving upward. Soon you actually hear sound coming from the ceiling and side walls. At one setting, you'll hear audio totally dispersed around the room, which makes the room sound exactly like a movie theater. This type of control, detaching the sounds and parking them away from the soundbar, is different and unique to One Bar. The technology also combines all controls and layers the sound. The result is a huge panorama of audio as wide as the width of the room, going all the way to the ceiling. This creates that movie theater effect anyone can quickly identify. It completely fills the room and makes the total immersion fantastic. This is the hot new processing method called sound detachment technology, and it's available only with One Bar, designed by Right Ear Left Ear Technologies.
Having seen the workings of One Bar, let us go one more step. Let us have 2 One Bars in the living room, one in the front, close to the TV, and the other on the back wall. The front One Bar generates its right and left ear wavefronts, shown in this animation as blue and pink. The back One Bar also generates the right and left ear wavefronts. If these wavefronts are synchronized to each other, so that they cross each other in the middle of the living room, then correct conditions are set up for a full 360-degree immersive audio experience. It is also possible to size the front and back One Bars so that the 360-degree immersive experience is well balanced and appropriate for enjoyment. Extending further, we could also have One Bars on all 4 side walls to strengthen and reinforce the coverage. Although only one Bar would do adequately in home entertainment context, the ability to add 1 or more One Bars and build on the strength provided by a single One Bar is the beauty of our design. Another extension is multi-room audio, with many soundbars sharing the home Wi-Fi network. The presence of Raspberry Pi opens up many other possibilities. One Bar now has voice synthesis to greet anyone or even sing happy birthday at the right moment. It can also generate calming sounds to aid better sleeping or wake up when there is an emergency. It can be a voice translator for a home sensor network, making it an ideal Internet of Things partner. Endless possibilities exist for learning and adaptation. That is the charm of One Bar.